Lullabies ndo nasikia mkiteta. Ex wangu wanadai ananipenda. In my defense nilidhani ulinitema. Mu wana uzito flani ratili haiwezi pima. Vipi wazea, this is KaX aka KaXumbari. Na tuko Rada na culture hapa, au sio? Buyaka.
Niaje wase, leo tuko Rada na culture. And as always, we're always looking for those guys who you are interested in talking to. Au sivyo? Sasa leo niko na msanii mwingine, nitamwomba jintroduce kidogo kisha tumjue. Sawa. Bro, over to you.
Oh yeah, vipi wazea, this is KaX aka KaXumbari. Na tuko kwenye Worldwide Studios, au sio? Yeah. Buyaka.
Mecheki wase Worldwide. Macheki ma plugs na manini. So we are in an interesting location today. Sasa bro, tuanze hii story bana. You're an artist, lakini story ya usanii ilianzia wapi? Tukitrace ilianzia wapi?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Traces zangu za usanii zilianza nikiwa I think primo. Nilikuwa napenda ngoma sana. Nilikuwa na buy CDs za artists mostly wa states. So I used to listen to them, nikaanza kujiuliza wase urekodaje hizi ngoma. Inatokaje sound yako from kubonga inaingia kwa hii speaker and then inarekodiwa inatoka manzi inachezwa everywhere. So ilini intrigue sana, nikaanza kucheki nione studios zinaweza kwa wapi Kenya, vitu kama hizo. But basically when I was in primo.
Yes.
Class 8.
Class ulianza mapema.
Manze.
So ilikuwa interest ama kurecord? It was still interesting.
It was interest because first of all unajaribu kuandika ngoma. There are those ones obviously zenye unaangalia hivi unaona here haiwezi, so it became practice. So practice becomes second nature. So by around form 2 form 3 ndo nilikuwa at least sahi naweza sema naweza andika ngoma. Then I started looking for studios.
Hebu nikuulize, by then when you started ulikuwa unasikiza nini? What music were you listening to then?
A lot of rap. Hiyo time pia Malingala zilikuwa zimehit. Daddy Owen alikuwa ametoka kupedikale.
Daddy Owen was on another level man.
Yeah.
Jamaa alikuwa anafanya kila kitu.
Alikuwa mbaya. So ilikuwa a bit of hizo Kapuka kina Isa. Basically, but mostly rap. Mostly rap. So even my first ngomas kuandika zilikuwa mostly all of them rap.
So that was then?
That was then.
By high school, still rap?
Still rap, because kuna hizi mafunky za chuo, za entertainment.
You know, you are the guys who are the performers during my events.
Yes, and then unajua kuna hiyo time, unajua tu ukiwa high school, unataka mademo akujue, vitu kaa hizo. Yeah. So unapata
una stand out.
Unatry ku stand out. So unaona kumbe hasa wanapenda hizi ngoma, sawa, acha ni rap nifanye vitu kaa hizo.
So ukafocus, so by tuseme you already recording by Seko tuseme. Umeanza mabado ilikuwa tu ile interest.
It was an interest still, because by then sikuwa nimepata studio kabisa. But the first studio niliwaenda ilikuwa kwa room ya msee, walikuwa najiita Foxhole Studios. Foxhole.
Ya nani?
Ilikuwa ya jamaa fulani alikuwa anajiita J Fox.
Dona Ketch.
Yes.
On best yangu sana.
What?
Yeah.
So unajua Don
Nawajua, Akech, the whole family.
Yes.
Nawajua.
As double L, by then kuna jita double L.
Bwana.
Yeah.
Okay, big up.
Yeah, big up. Alikuwa anajiita Don Thug.
Unajua sasa, unajua tulikuwa pukole pamoja. So alikuwa producer fulani, so ndo tulikuwa tunamuita Don Thug.
Yes.
Yeah, so
yes,
Don, big up.
Yes.
Speaker alitoka China, kuna kama alikuwa ameenda China.
Alikuwa ameenda China at some point, because there was a time tulikuwa na work sana now, then is when he flew out.
Foxhole. Okay, so that was some time back. Foxhole days came sometime.
Ilikuwa kitambo. It was a while back. So I think when he went to China, like if he was the one producing, we couldn't produce anymore. So basically after hiyo unapata sasa ndo nikaanza kutafuta other studios. So nikarekodi ngoma fulani inaitwa Jazika, place inaitwa Sauti. Sauti ni hapa tu, iko hapa Tao.
Sauti, okay.
Sauti Studios. But sijui kama they're still open. It's hapa K Street.
Sawa buda. Buda. So unaenda kurekodi saa ngapi?
Night session but strictly recording bro. Strictly recording.
Sijakata.
Sawa.
Haya sawa. So mnaenda ku smoothen masauti usiku K Street mnaenda kurekodi.
So
sasa hizo madezi ulikuwa unaimba ngoma zinakaje? Ilikuwa
hip hop ile deep street kabisa manze, underground.
Unaenda kurekodi na hasira
manze,
vitu umeona huko nje
frustration bro. wewe hii Kenya yetu unaijua shamba la mawe.
So kenapo
so after that ndo nika notice kuna two kinds of muziki, kuna mainstream then kuna hii hip hop hardcore. So that's when sasa nikaanza ku branch out, nikaanza kufikiria okay, to be mainstream ndo ngoma yangu ichezwe kwa tenje virahisi. What exactly do you need? Because by then ilikuwa tenje na TV. YouTube haikuwa imeshika vile.
So that was before 2010, si ndio?
Yeah, that was around before 2010.
Okay.
Before 2010.
So what was the scene like? Kulikuwaje those days?
Those days ngoma I think was more appreciated by our Kenyan presenters than now. To be honest really. Yeah. Because ilikuwa time kina Isa, kina Nameless walikuwa wametoka hiyo time, kina Jua Cali ndo walikuwa wametoka hiyo time. So kina Kleptomaniacs.
So nikuulize, because you were there at the beginning. Ulikuwa unacheki vile muziki ilikuwa hizo siku. How different was the scene then ukicompare na sai?
Well, I think by then it was more receptive. Presenters pia walikuwa more receptive to the local music. I think because ilikuwa inaanza, so anything new ikiwa usually watu kwa more receptive over it. So ilikuwa more receptive than now. That's all I can say. And content wise, I think content pia hiyo siku ilikuwa pia ni noma. Ilikuwa ni noma.
Kwa innovative mbaya.
Sana. Yeah, basically
that was the difference in the scene now. Sasa tumefika hizo tumesema early 2000s, tuko hapo na Isa, all the innovators then. Wewe bado ndo umeanzia, si ndio? That's the time when you were trying to get into the music scene.
That's the time when I was now looking and seeing nashanga mbona wimbo ya umse iko mainstream, ya umse haisikiki. So ndio nilikuwa na try kuangalia okay, what exactly do people have to do ndo uchezwe maybe kwa radio au kwa TV. Because by then ilikuwa maybe the beat ilikuwa I think
I think that was the main show.
Yeah.
You know ilikuwa make or break. If you're on the beat you've made it.
Kabisa so ndo I think hapo ndo nika change hata my way of writing. Then I started thinking about now a studio that I can call now a stable, because nil notice kulikuwa na Ogopa, kulikuwa na Calif, kuna time ilifika kulikuwa mpaka na Grandpa.
Kuna time there was a time ilikuwa ina make serious waves.
Yes. So nika notice you have to be like under a certain house for wewe kujulikana at least na kutoa mangoma. So at this point ndo nikaenda nikatafuta Calif Records. Calif Records, which was Claymore, Jua Cali. Basically ndo nikaenda Calif Records at that time.
Ukaenda Calif. And there's something in Calif that is very special to you.
Yes, tunaweza sema Jua Cali is like my big brother. He's my mentor. Alinimenta sana. Tulienda shows mob sana na yeye. Alinishow a lot of the ropes of music. Because there's two things. There's music ile una record kwa studio. Then kuna sasa ile unaenda nje, una performia watu hii ngoma uko nayo. Those are two very different scenarios. Kwa sasa ukiwa mbele ya watu vitu ni tofauti. Lazima ujue kuengage crowd. Na crowd ya West si kama crowd ya D.
Kweli.
Unaona?
Ni
watu tofauti. So hapo ndo learn pia kuna crowd ya hii side, kuna crowd ya hii side, na kuna vile unaweza interact na hawa waichukue hivi na hawa pia wachukue vingine. So now that came now into the performing part of music.
Yes.
Which is totally different from recording, because you can have a good song hit, yes, but sasa ukienda kuperform unapata crowd at some point inalegea kidogo. So I can say Jua Cali alinimenta a lot.
Can I ask you something? You're just mentioning some very big names.
Yeah.
Ilikuwaje? How was it being in a studio with those guys? Because there was a point those guys walikuwa wameshikilia hii scene yote. Calif ilikuwa kila kitu. What was it like kwa studio with all those guys? Kuna time kwa mnakaa chini unacheki my ideas in a flow. Hey. What was it like to be in that studio?
Funny thing, mkiwa nao wase kwa studio, they are more, it's more of it's a family. It's a family. Ni kama mko kwa nyumba moja. So ulikuwa unaandika ngoma, ukiandika, ukirecord, umsa anakuambia hapo unaweza change hapa na hapa. Because watu watai receive hivi na hivi.
Yeah.
Unaona? Same thing na kuna time pia tulikuwa sana tuna chill saa zingine na Mejja before he goes to his shows. So he used to advise me, ananiambia hapana, ukitaka kuandika ngoma, andika ngoma inakaa hivi. Clemo as well, the same thing. So it was more like a family, a nurturing place. So hawakuwa na hii ati unajua ile umestuka ati ni mbigi, so amekukalia. The ambience was so good, because walikuwa wanaku-mentor, wanaku-nourish, wanakuambia fanya hivi, record hivi, if that thing ina sound hivi anakuambia hapana, you can do it better in this kind of way. Yeah, basically that.
Is that why your sound ya Calif at that time ilikuwa so powerful? Ni hiyo collaboration?
Yes.
Because hakuna ngoma mbaya ilitoka kwa hiyo crew. Zote zilikuwa poa.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay.
Very true.
So ukatoka hapo. So you were with them early 2000s kutoka hapo?
Hiyo ni 2011 huko. 2011 huko. So by this time so ukitoka Calif now ndo una realize tena, because Calif used to be like, since you're a family and by this time I think ndo Calif watu walianza kufanya vitu zao. Size alikuwa ametoka hiyo. Kendi alikuwa ametoka.
Bro, I'm just imagining what it was like to be there at that time.
It was dope. It was dope. So Size alitoka, Kendi alitoka, at some point pia Mejja alitoka. Mimi nikaamua I can try and also do my own thing and see outside kuna kaaje. Yeah, so at that time pia nilitoka nikapasua other things. So by this time ndo nilikuwa nimeanza design clothing. So which brought me into the business I usually now do on the side of clothing and branding.
Okay, so like what you have on, is this your stuff?
The top I style, but I sent to a fundi anishone. But branding ukiangalia most of like Jua Cali's cladi za kitambo, utaona zilikuwa zimeandikwa by Double L hapa. I used to design for him a lot. Yeah. And this is the idea that brought about even urban wear. Urban wear.
Okay.
Yeah, urban wear, which is up to date, but I think urban wear iko ni Calif.
Okay.
Yeah. So by then nika branch out, nikaanza kufanya my own thing, trying to learn the ropes outside the world, doing my business, my clothing. So after a while ndo nikaamua acha nirudi sasa kwa ngoma. Yeah. So this time nikirudi sasa, by then Calif Clemo alikuwa ameamua he doesn't want to deal so much with the recording and producing part of artists. So when I called him up, he was like, no, these days I don't really do that, but you can try go see Naiboi.
Okay.
Yeah. So Naiboi we had met before. He had come to the studio just briefly, Calif.
In a previous life, before he was Naiboi.
Yeah.
And before you were KaXumbari.
As Rapdamu, man. Rapdamu.
Hey, man. That is a serious throwback.
Yeah. As Rapdamu, man.
Yeah.
Memories.
It's some time back, man.
Memories. Yeah, so basically, so akaniambia go try see Rapdamu. But then he was now starting the brand Naiboi.
Okay.
Ndo nikaenda met Naiboi at Pacho. Pacho Records. They were still at Madaraka. Yeah.
Yes.
So from them, me na Naiboi, I don't know, damu zetu zilisikizana tu. So from then imekuwa tu with Pacho. Nikatoa my first song as double L. Sasa ilikuwa inaitwa Piggy Bank. Produced by Sedo.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, produced by Sedo, cause Sedo
just dropping big names up.
Yeah, produced by Sedo. Okay. So nikatoa Piggy Bank. Piggy Bank ikan, you know, actually acha niseme kitu, watu hawajui ile effort artists huweka kwa ngoma na ile dosi utumia kwa projects. These videos, these songs, this music, ukicalculate the time, the money and the effort inaekwa kwa each project, trust me, it is very, very, very expensive, very time taking, and it takes a lot of effort. I think Kenyans wana need ku appreciate hiyo pia kidogo.
Yes.
Because I don't think watu wanajua behind the scenes.
Waambie bana, unajua sasa kuna jamaa tamka kumeaje KaXumbari. Umekaa sana. It's been 3 weeks. Wapi ngoma mpya? Unauza jamani aje?
It is it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, because kuna watu wengi involved. Kuna producer, kuna wewe the artist, kuna management if you have one, and then there's also the timing of things. Like unaweza kuwa na ngoma umerecord sahi, but it is not for the current environment of things.
Yes.
Unaona? So utapata project kaya hiyo utaihold, then now you do another project as well.
Yeah.
You see, so basically bottom line inachukuanga a lot of time, a lot of effort.
Yes.
To put these projects out, and expenses are crazy, which is why unaona wasanii pia ucomplain history ya MCSK sana.
Yes.
Cause manze unaenda huko unashoot video ya around 400,000. 400,000 manze is a vehicle, bro.
It's true. It's true.
You get? So you put a vehicle into a project, then umeitoa huko nje, God amebariki sawa ikahit.
Yeah.
Sawa. So you're seeing it getting played on all corners. Then unapata waseka MCSK wanasema wana collect revenue inatoka from hizi ngoma zenyu. Si ndio?
Yes.
So wana collect ido, wakisha collect ido haupati check hata, bro. Because they're actually collecting out of every bar playing these songs, every kinyozi, they are collecting this money.
Alafu unapata hiyo nini 2000 bob.
Manze, project yako ili cost 400,000, mtu anakutumia
do ya maziwa
2,500, bro.
Acha niulize, unajua hii story, I've been hearing it as long as I have been around. What do you think is the problem? What are these guys doing? Because kusema ukweli hiyo kitu tumesikia kutoka times za Daudi Kabaka na nini. Guys have always been complaining. Wanasema kuna vile royalties zinakulwa. Is this a new thing or it has always been there? Ama kuna wale wamejua kumanage kaka environment wanajitajirisha? What is the story?
The worst thing ni imekuwa around even before mimi maybe probably niingie in the scene. So pia mimi at this point naweza kuwa tu maybe I'm just speaking, but what is being said, mtu akisema kitu for years it can't be ni uongo manze.
Where they smoke.
Where they smoke there's
there
fire.
Must be a fire.
Yeah, because basically unaangalia kama mimi like Piggy Bank, hiyo project yangu ya by then nikicalculate ilinikula around that is around 300,000.
And that was when?
That was 2000 I think and 15, 14 if I'm not wrong.
Bro. That was like the whole project, the video, the audio,
yes,
the
we are
pushing,
we have not gone to the pushing.
So purely the aesthetics, the audio,
the aesthetics,
what we see and what we hear.
Yes, because you went, you paid a director, you went, you hired a venue. So the song itself, you paid the producer, because you can hear it's Sedo. Sedo is big.
It's quality.
His quality, you get. So when you go to him, you know you're looking for quality.
Yes.
Unaona? So obviously you will pay him his due. Yeah, which he deserves basically.
Yes.
So basically unapata the expense ya hii kitu ni that much.
Yeah.
We're not even considering the time it may consume.
Very true.
Unaona? Yeah, then after that unapata the guys who have actually they have collected revenue, bro. Wame collect
because it is being played.
Because it's being played.
Yeah.
Wanakuja wanakugemanze 2,500 shillings.
What can we do about this thing?
Na 2,500 we're talking about a 2015 project. 2,500 ni what? 2019, 2020?
Yeah, it was 2 years back. And still they're waiting for new music to come out. Or collect my royalties.
As in, kusema ukweli, weigh the scales. How do the aje?
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Na ndio unaona wasanii wanasema hii kitu ya MCSK inafaa kuangaliwa. I think the main thing we need to do is get systems that actually work in place. Because TZ wanaifanya.
TZ is a different market bana. Unajua huko, is it that there is more of an appreciation there ama what is it?
But you have to consider that sisi mziki yetu ilikuwa imeshika kabla ya TZ.
It's true. It's true. A lot of their music, I think the roots, a lot of the structures of their music, they stole from here. I think
yes.
My 60s, my 70s, manini.
Yes.
What they're bringing back is what they took from here. I think I read that somewhere. I hope I didn't.
Very true. And you have to also consider that our say bado kuja shows huku.
Sido iko hapa. Yeah. Pia royalties. Ziko hapa. They make serious royalties. Haya. You need to tuongea mpaka another time. So turudi nini? Yo itaisha.
Yeah, bro.
So let's come back. So you've come back in about 2015, ulikuwa umechomoka around 2011 bana.
2011 nilikuwa under kina Jua mentorship bla bla.
That was working. Alafu kukuja hii side.
Sasa umekam.
Ule dunia imekuaje bana?
Ni normal.
Hii generation ya Facebook na Instagram na hizi vitu zote. How's the world looking?
It's unaweza sema ni more ni slightly easier but also slightly crazier. Because looking at it, kitambo ilikuwa umse wa radio akisema no sichezi ngoma yako,
you're over.
You get?
Mambo yako imeishia hapo.
Yes, but now una wase wako wa Instagram, una wase wako wa Facebook. Unaona? Una wase wako wa YouTube. Unaona? So basically now the power is more in your hands. But then again, with this power being in your hands, now this expands the market to point unaona how race only na Wakenya wenzako. So now una race na Tanzania, una race na Uganda, una race na America, una race na Canada.
You're fighting for the same platforms basically.
Yes. Not to mention Nigeria. Na ukikumbuka vile hawa se wameingia Kenya manzeo.
Walikuwa lakini walifukuzwa kiplani.
Gengeton
iliwafukuza.
Ilisaidia hapo. We have to appreciate that fact.
Yes.
Yeah. So sign is slightly easier, but if you don't know your way around social media, which is a very serious tool you need to know right now, ndo inakuwa ngumu kidogo.
So how did you now cope? Sasa umekuja umepata kumekuwa hivyo. You've released a new song. How did you tackle it differently from what you used to know before? What were the big changes?
The big changes are now the power is in your hands more. The effort is more you-centered. If you're lucky enough to have management, kama mimi, I'm managed by Naiboi Worldwide.
Okay. So you're still under a label.
Yeah. It's the best way forward, to be honest. Whichever way you look at it, music, entertainment, you usually need to be under an umbrella of some sort.
A team, basically.
A team, because there's a lot of work. Kuna kusukuma ngoma, kuna kurekod ngoma, kuna image yako, kuna vile lazima ujipackage. Unaona, all these things play the role kuwa that fan of yours kukuja kukuona wewe as KaXumbari, wewe as Naiboi, wewe as Sauti Sol, wewe as BN, wewe as Jua Cali. All these small things play a very big role into your brand. So it's usually better because ndio it's easier, yes, but there is a lot more work to be done. You have to share your stuff, you have to remain relevant, you have to post things daily about yourself. You have to now, where kitambo ulikuwa una feature private life yako, sasa ukicheki mtu kama Bahati lazima anike, everyone knows his home, his secrets.
Yes.
Unaona?
That is being relevant now.
Yeah, so all those things zina play part into wewe kwa relevant. So basically say it's easier, but reception to say into media houses is slightly harder than it was then. But then again, hauwezi blame the radio stations alone. The power is also in your hands. You can keep relevant to a point that say watakuja sasa wakutafute wewe.
Also now it is up to you to determine whether you will force the radio stations to play you or not.
Yes,
it's up to you.
Yes, you have to just come out with content, bringing the age of content creation to be. Na sai hauwezi sema utatoa ngoma moja then ukae. Unajua kitambo ulikuwa ulikuwa nakula na ngoma mbili for 1 year.
Buda, kuna ngoma tusisikia mpaka leo 20 years later.
Yeah.
20 years later, by the way, fry sana nikiona kina Nameless, akina Mr. Lady. 20 years later ngoma ulifanya 20 years ago. Bado iko na reception mpaka wa leo.
Yeah, manze.
Do you think it was easier then than it is now?
If you had the way in, yes, ilikuwa slightly easier because of the reception. And then how haikuwa open to the outside world. It's like now I'm saying, say una race na Justin Bieber, una race na Chris Brown. Because wote wako Instagram kawe. The same Instagram. Mtu akifungwa hivi atafinya Justin Bieber, picha Justin Bieber iko hapo. Then afinya KaXumbari iko hapo. So platform ni the same.
Okay, vile unapaint your competition, it is something crazy.
It is.
So tuseme labda umedrop track leo alafu Eminem amedrop leo. Watu watakutiazia wakiangalia Eminem from anywhere.
You see, basically ni that way. Ama tunaenda mbali, umedrop content leo na Sauti Sol amedrop.
Kuna vile views zako hazingi. Buda.
Yeah. So it has its advantage. With every good change comes advantages and disadvantages.
And how has it worked for you? Kwa sababu sasa you're still in the music? For the last 5-6 years. So from 2015 mpaka sasa, that's 6 years.
Yeah.
So how have you been growing? As in this new age of music?
The way I've been growing is vile nimekuwa mentored na vile nimeletwa up from times za Calif. Tulikuwa nakana watu kama Mejja, unakana Jua Cali. There were times tulikuwa naenda shows, unakana Waire, unakana Nameless. Unaangalia vile wasa na operate. Una pick a few things here and there.
Yeah.
It's a very important thing. Very important thing. So hiyo kitu mimi niko nayo bado. So basically hata sai, the way it's working to my advantage is at least sai I've had the privilege of nimekaa na mtu kama BN has been here even.
Oh, okay.
BN has been here.
Worldwide hapa.
Kabisa.
Yeah.
We've done songs BN akisikia kitu advise. Unaona? Project kama Nairobi kabla itoke tulikuwa tumesikia. So the sharing bit of this generation is the best weapon I think iko sahi. Because hiyo kushare, mna share ideas, mna expand mind zenyu. So to me advantage imekuja ni sahi naweza kuja nisikie what Sauti Sol has, nisikie what Naiboi has, nisikie what Christoph has. Unaona, nisikie what Pro has. And which is why unaonanga Naiboi ufanya collabs nyingi sana. Like he had Sondeka, it had X-Ray, it had Boondocks, all those guys. It had Femi One.
Yeah.
Because right now ukiangalia hiyo competition imekupotrea that sahi kuna mse kama Justin Bieber na drop kitu, then wewe pia una drop kitu. Ukijieka alone ni a bit hard.
True.
And which is what social media has done. Social, yani you have to interact. Unaona? So advantage yangu ile mimi nimeget ni naendanga nasikianga wasanii wengine na incorporate ile ideas na zile lessons nimelearn into my music.
And I'm curious, what would you categorize your sound as now? You moved away from Double L. What is your sound now? What is the sound?
As KaXumbari?
Yes.
I rap and I sing as well. Because there are songs that watu upenda kusikia za rap.
Yeah.
Na kuna songs watu, especially women who are a big influence in any market share leo, whether ikwe music, ikwe clothing, women play a very big role nowadays, and women are more inclined to singing.
Okay.
So these days I rap and I also sing.
So a bit of both.
A bit of both.
I'm curious about something. Gengeton. What do you think? That's an open question. Tumesema ando wale wase walifukuza wa Naija na wase wa TZ.
Yes.
What's your opinion on Gengeton? And why are you not doing it? I'm just curious. I'm curious.
Ukisikia my latest track inaitwa Mbogi, first of all.
Okay.
That's a Gengeton kind of term.
I saw that.
Yeah. So nimetry to incorporate a bit of Gengeton into my style. I think Gengeton is good. Gengeton is not bad. Genge is a branch of Gengeton is a branch of Genge.
Sini Genge tu ile.
You get?
Genge for the new age.
Yes, it's like new age Genge, which is quite good. And ukiona vile wa Kenya wali receive, ina show that wa Kenya kuna style ya muziki fulani basically wao upenda. Yeah, so I think Genge nailed it. Gengeton now just took it to another level. People may not like the, what is this called? Ile wanasema ni uchafu.
Lakini tuseme ukweli. Nitakuuliza cause you are there.
Yeah.
Ngoma za hizo days kweli were they all that clean? Siko nauliza tu.
Azikuwa, but it was more hidden. It wasn't that outright. You know, squeeze this guy say ndakunyaka nini ndakufanya.
Lakini Nonini bana. Sama the other day nilikuwa nasikia ngoma ya Nonini nikasema, ai. Kusema ukweli ukiweka ngoma ya Nonini na uweke ngoma za hao maboya ya Gengeton pamoja, it's not hazijaachana sana. Because unajua pia Nonini was a very hard hitting guy. So unashindwa, is it that different? Because the guys who are listening to Genge, the guys who are complaining that the Gengeton is too much. I'm just curious. You are there.
I think Gengeton ni poa. I would say they would Gengeton ni poa. Gengeton ni poa. And you have to give it kudos for kupatia our toy. You see, imepatia the youth a chance ya mtu si lazima ende aibe sijui kibeti ya watu, because there are no jobs in this country.
Sure.
You get? So ilipatia chance mtu aimbe a get at least something out of his talent. So basically hapo ilisaidia one. The second thing ilisaidia, it brought back locality into our music. Sawa. The third thing. The third thing I think pia Gengeton ilisaidia ni right now society is a bit more open to a lot of things that were shunned kitambo, like nudity, like self-expression, like even a child having an opinion. I think these days hata mtoi cause kitambo manze ulikuwa ukiongea jo mbele ya buda wewe. Unaona like
rights zilikuja recently bana.
So ime expand a lot of things subconsciously bila watu kujua.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think now guys are more open-minded to music than they used to be kitambo.
Do you think Gengeton is here to stay? I think Genge in its own way has survived that. Is Gengeton here to stay?
I think Genge is.
I mean, Genge is still here. I mean, if that is
Genge
to measure. Yeah.
I think Gengeton, you can never say mziki imedie because society will rotate. But Gengeton, I would say, kama tunaweza diversify more. Like, you know, Genge kuna zile Genge za mapenzi.
Genge liko na variety.
Yeah. I think that's all Gengeton needs. Ina need to branch out into more varieties. Like, isikuwe this song ni anadudha ana nini nataka kumnini. The next song the same. I think that is where maybe
what lack of variety.
Yeah.
Nini?
Hiyo tu ndo inafanya watu waseme Gengeton na
tupatie time.
Tupatie time. It's new. I think it was like 1 or 2 years.
It's like 2 years old, 3. Ikienda mingi ni miaka 3. Bado ameanza tu kutembea.
But there's some good things we've borrowed from it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, ni fiti.
Alright. Sasa bro, 2020 imepita? Ama ijapita bado? It is still here with us.
Lakini yani tumesurvive manze.
Buda.
A whole year manze.
Tumekaa tu kwa studio.
That was a bad year, bro. Any artist can tell you that 2020 was rough, bro. 2020 was rough.
It was a special year. I think for everyone, lakini. Hiyo mwaka ilikuwa weird. It was a very weird year.
Very. But I think sasa wasa wameanza kuamka, watu wanazoea. It's becoming a norm, kuvaa mask, kusanitize. So I'm hoping hata with time vitu zitarudi back to normal.
Can I ask you what were like some big lessons for wajua kuna mtu alisema the other day that one year forced us to go back into ourselves. Umecheki. There's nowhere you're going, there isn't very much you're doing. You're forced to sit with your thoughts and think hard. About whatever you're doing, your plans and whatever. Is there any big thing that you came out of the corona period with? What big realization did you come out of 2020 with?
One realization I came out with is there are actually no guarantees in this life. And with there being no guarantees, it means you have to be like prepared for anything at all times. The biggest lesson I think 2020 taught guys is first of all financial discipline. Wow. Financial discipline, cause unaweza kuwa una do manze leo uko bowling, kesho kutwa bowling, ukijua the tap is here and I just need to open it. But now 2020 showed us that the tap can run dry. It actually can. So you need to like panga your future better.
Ujipange kabisa.
That's the biggest lesson you'll get out of 2020.
Buda, I think a lot of people felt that.
Yeah.
Hiyo mwaka. Wacha tufunge story ya 2020. The Book of Lamentations. 2021 mipango ni gani bana? What are we looking forward to?
2021 nimetoa ngoma yangu ya kwanza Mbogi. Which was I actually wanted to appreciate Gengeton. That he try to borrow at least some of the things nimeona fiti kwa that genre of music.
Yes.
Also I want to remove an LP by the end of this year, hopefully.
So that's what you're working on here. In here, ndo kazi unachapa.
Yes. We're doing projects. We have so many projects. I'm waiting for Naiboi to come back from diaspora bowling states. Anasikia utamu. Anasikia utamu. Yo nitumia mapicha nasikianga tu uchungu lakini ni sawa tu. So akirudi I'm hoping tutakuwa na more released projects. Cause right now hawezi kana project moja nje. Money.
Wewe ni Naidog.
Ni Naidog.
Inanoma.
So expect a lot of projects from KaXumbari,
okay.
From Naiboi as well.
Yes.
He's dropping an EP very soon. Band Becker just released their first album. That one is also dope. I would suggest wase waiangalie. Right now I won't say the name of my LP, but yes. I'm also working on my LP as we speak.
So Worldwide is who? It's you, Naiboi.
Worldwide is Naiboi is the CEO.
Okay. So who are in the label? I mean, you've just mentioned Naiboi, Band Becker, yourself.
There's Band Becker, there's KaXumbari. There's a very nice singer called Kaiser, very talented guy. There's J Ranking, who is a very good social media guru. I think umemwona.
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah. Very good guy, very hardworking guy.
Inashikanaje wasanii na social media? It's part of the brand.
Yeah, it has.
It's the brand team.
It has to. You cannot do right now without social media. It's just impossible. You can't. Then we have our management. His name is Roderick.
Okay.
Very good guy, Fali. He also mentors most of the artists here.
Okay.
And basically that's that.
It's a solid team.
It's solid. It's
a solid. Okay. Sasa, no man, congrats. I mean, we're looking forward to the new music.
Yeah. A lot is coming.
Really wishing you well.
Money. Jeez.
This is ambience. Tuangalia na shindani yetu.
Money, really?
Ametulia. And your other projects, your design company and business, is that still happening?
Yeah. Clothing we've been working on Naiboi clothing also.
Oh. So kuna vile pia hapo umeleta hiyo story.
Yeah. Kuna hiyo Naiboi clothing. We did merchandise for Black, for Nyashinsky and Naiboi. There's a lot. There's projects zina come, music, clothing basically.
So hiyo mwaka yako imejipanga.
Yeah. Ni serious time ndo sasa tunatry kuboro cause na hii kafi sijui itakuaje.
Buda. Na imeongezwa sasa.
Another 60 days bro. But we will kama tuli survive 2020 bro.
Si tutazoea tu. We will find a way. We have to find a way.
Tutazoea bro. Tutazoea.
So mi bro, nimesema asante. Thank you so much for welcoming us here.
Asante sana.
Nashukuru. Thank you to Naiboi and the whole crew for allowing us to use this space.
Yeah.
We look forward to coming back again, Buddha.
You guys can come back anytime, man. Mmekaribishwa sana. Sana.
Asante bro. Mimi nimesema asante.
Poa bro.
Shukran.
Aya.
Alright, cool. We out.